Greetings all, this is Hairy Nick. We're back on the Star Wars Legion page for the FFG website because we have another reveal article. Now before I dive into this, I do want to quickly say we're having some very interesting release patterns when it comes to Star Wars Legion because, well, unlike X-Wing, we're not getting everything dumped in one single wave. We're not getting a whole heap of expansions released at the same time. They're trickling out one by one. We had general reviews a few weeks ago. We're just having the Snowtroopers released around about now. Rumours are Leia is going to be towards the end of the month and the Fleet Troopers a couple weeks after that, which is interesting. I actually quite like this because these are minis that you have to paint and assemble, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, I personally as a modeler, I prefer to have them one by one rather than all at once. But yes, it is worth knowing that because apart from anything else, it means that these articles also sort of seem to trickle out over time, and we don't tend to get as much spoiled as we do with the X-Wing articles. So look, here on the channel, I'm really having to think about how to approach this kind of stuff because it's great whenever one of these articles comes out, I can talk about a few things, but it's never really as meaty as the X-Wing articles, where we tend to get several different reveals, and I'm expecting the same thing of all the second edition articles that we're going to be seeing over the next few months. And that's just something to keep in mind moving forward. But for the time being, this is A New Hope, another look at the Princess Leia expansion. Really cool. This is meant to be kind of the mirror expansion to the Imperial General Veers. This is the Rebel version. Previously, we have not seen the command cards that come with Leia. We do know all the upgrade cards that come with her. An esteemed leader, commanding presence, and environmental gear, which was revealed when we unboxed General Veers. Now, I've spoken about environmental gear before, but I will reiterate, yes, I do find it a bit disappointing that we only get one copy of the card. I actually had a few people comment as to why I was concerned about that. I mean, surely if you have the card, you can just take it regardless. In case you guys aren't aware, the FFG regulations with their games is you need physical copies of the card on each of the unit that has it. It's a simple way of representing to both yourself and the opponent that you have these cards equipped. So yes, you do need more physical copies of this card if you're going to equip it to several different units. At least that's what we assume moving forward. It's the way all FFG Star Wars games have worked. We don't have the official organised play documents just yet, but those will be coming very, very soon. And when that comes out, we'll have a look at that and see if there's anything pertaining to that. Maybe we don't need physical copies of the card for every single unit, but it is something to look out for because that would be a new thing for Star Wars Legion. But enough talk, let's have a look at these command cards. This is the 1-pip card for Princess Leia, Coordinated Bombardment. Leia Organa, at the end of Leia Organa's activation, she may perform up to 3 attacks against different enemies using the following weapon. Range 4 to infinite with 2 red dice, immune to deflect. Now this is meant to be mirroring maximum firepower, the General Veers 1-pip card, and on the face of it, it would be very easy to assume that the Princess Leia version of this card is way more powerful. I mean, look at that. 3 attacks with 2 red dice? Well, that totals to 6 red dice. That's really, really good, right? Well, no, not necessarily. General Veers attacks 1 target with 4 red dice, which is very easy to enact. The problem with this version of the card is Princess Leia needs 3 different targets to hit. If she doesn't have 3 different targets to hit, she is not outvaluing the General Veers card. If she doesn't even have 2, then she's actively worse than the General Veers option, so that is worth keeping in mind. This card's going to work fantastically when you have good battlefield control, but it's going to lose value the fewer targets that Princess Leia has, so that's something to keep in mind when taking this. I'm not saying it's worse, I'm saying it's definitely not strictly better. We also have the 2-pip card, No Time for Sorrows. This is for 2 troopers. When a friendly trooper unit is issued an order, it may perform a speed 1 move. And this is designed to mirror evasive maneuvers, which is designed to buff vehicles rather than troopers. Princess Leia allows troopers to do a 1-speed maneuver, and evasive maneuvers allows a vehicle to gain dodge tokens, which is really, really powerful actually. It also means those dodge tokens can be used on critical hits, so it's nothing to turn your nose up at. I don't know, I kind of look at No Time for Sorrows and think this is probably the more powerful card. I mean, being able to move your units before any unit on the board starts taking orders can be really, really powerful. This seems to have a lot of really cool board control. And this card strikes me right here as a great reason to have Leia in your squad, so definitely something to look out for. And the final command card we have here is Somebody Has to Save Our Skins. The 3-pip card commands Leia Organa and 2 units. After Leia Organa's activation, you may choose a friendly unit at range 1 to 2 with a face-up order token and activate it. Now this is really, really powerful. What this does is enable you, the player, to do something that no other unit or commander can enable you to do, and that is activate 2 units in a row. Yeah, sure, the first one always has to be Leia Organa, but that just seems really, really powerful. It can lead to a lot of powerful plays. I mean, look, all these 3-pip cards have massive power plays. And when you compare that to Imperial Discipline, the Veer's equivalent of this, yeah, that's really, really powerful. Being able to recover before any unit takes order seems really, really good. I just look at somebody has to save our skins and I think, wow, being able to activate 2 units in a row seems like a really good, powerful thing. And when you take a look at how all these 3 cards function together, it seems to be all about map control. Leia really, really wants to push map control. She can capitalize it off it with the 1-pip command card, and the 2 and 3 enable it. And that seems like a really, really powerful ability to be able to do. Leia Organa, moving forward, is going to be, at least for the next few months, the cheapest commander the Rebellion can take. And look, while her attacking may not be that powerful, it looks like she's going to be fantastic in the support role, potentially alongside Luke or Han. Han in particular is going to be very interesting because the 2 of these commanders together is not that expensive. The way commanders like Luke and Vader, they seem to want to sit by themselves just because they cost that much. And they also attack super efficiently and have great board presence. But commanders like Leia and Han, and whoever that elusive 3rd Imperial commander is going to be, seem like they're going to function together really well. And they just seem to sit in that points band that's going to enable that kind of gameplay. Great for strategy and great for list building. I really like the design behind these guys. And that's it for this article, guys. Not much to show off. We're expecting the release of Leia in the next few weeks. We're sort of hearing a few rumors circulating from a few suppliers. I don't usually like to substantiate rumors like that, but they have proven pretty consistent in the past couple of months with the Legion releases. So I do think it is worth mentioning them now. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once all this content has been revealed, once we see the Fleet Troopers, we're going to do some more videos on list building with all the Wave 2 content. But for now, like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys later.